This tutorial will be mainly on Turbo Robot Profit Maximizer 2.0 tutorials. What you will learn on this topic: first is basics of functions and parts of the AA. Second, settings, value and impact of the trade. Third, basic capital calculations and level on its lot size. So why calculations? It's because this AA is mainly on calculations, not a base signal AA. So calculation, you know, is the best because you will know what is your rest level. So whatever settings you add in, you put in, so make sure you will know what is that calculation, what is that settings all about, and fit to your calculation. So the AA will follow on that calculation. Alright, so by the end of this training, you should be able to set up properly on your profitable settings after this training video. So we have here, the next is our product manual. So product manual, you are downloading this together with your EA when you open into our website. So we have our 16 page. This is a full copy manual. So when you brought our EA, so it has together with a full copy. So we will teach you everything here, and we have a risk advisory in the first place. So we have put in warning over here: you should treat forex trading as your business, not one-time millionaire mindset. If your attitude of a one-time millionaire, you will lead to losing your money. So I believe this phrase here is really true. Alright, so next you have your setup EA over here. So setup EA, we have sent you a video about this on how to set up in video format. Alright, so next is our notice here. So this AA is based on calculation AA and not a signal AA. So once expert advisor enable, it will automatically open your trade, and make sure to check the product manual, this product manual that go to bring together with you, so on the correct settings. Alright, here is parts of the AA and tabs definition. So in your inputs tabs, you have two columns over here. So first is a variable, this portion, and you have a value over here. So this portion will be the one your settings, and this is our available parameters. Alright, so first is your trade mode. You can select here either buy and sell, or sell all, or buy only. Alright, so in your buy mode, I think it doesn't explain over here. So on buy mode, you can select either you want only buy or you want sell, or in buy sell, either your EA will be buy and sell trading. Alright, so this perform hedging. So this is the reason why we have a buy and sell put together to perform your hedging. So recommended settings, this is the recommended settings, is because you have to hedging your trade. So if you set only sell, if you prefer that you have to select only sell on your trading, so it will only use sell portion. If you buy only, so it will only buy, so it's not on hedging. So buy sell will bring you to hedging. So the next thing is a buy mode. So buy mode, you can select either you want both or martingale, anti-martingale. So martingale means you are double up your lot size on your losing side. So anti-martingale means you are doubling up your lot size as well, but on your profit. So which means you are always secure your profit. So first settings, later I will go through to you with this in our MT4. So first settings is both. So this is our recommended settings. You know why? It's because you are performing anti-martingale and also martingale together. Alright, so let's say you are choosing only martingale, so these settings will perform only on your buy trade. Let's say you are in a buy trade, so if it is a losing trade, it will perform only on the martingale. Alright, so for your anti-martingale, so let's say you are selecting on your buy trade and it is profitable, so buy trade will double up your lot size to secure your profit. Alright, so this is mainly on one-sided. This is the main good things for this AA, because the moment you do profit, he will secure for you that profit, and then he will continue open up trade on that particular one-sided trading. All right, so this manual, it will bring you an explanation on how it's calculated and how the level and the position lot open, and the explanation of your martingale option and recommendation. We have both recommendations here. All right, so next is our settings on the losing position. So this is mainly on your martingale option. So first you have your martingale option. So you have a magic number. Later I will explain to you in your MT4. So you have your lot size started. So what lot size you want to start. So this one must have a calculation before you start it, and how many levels is because this is the risk portion that you have to calculate. Whenever your profit is in opposite side or your possible in your losing side, but you still can manage it. Okay, so make sure you know how this is calculated. Later on I will explain to you. So we have advices and tips for our this manual. So multiplier, I will explain to you as well how it's being multiplied. So take profits. Okay, and this is our distance position. So you have your strategy on how to open the position. So I'll explain to you very well here, and definitely you will be understand on how it works. And we have advices and tips for full copy, and then you have illustration on how is the TP and how is the next level has been implemented. All right, so pretty explained over here. And then your max position level per side, and then you have your advices and tips for this particular position, so for you to understand on what is the level. Okay, and we have tips and of your capital. So recommended for Sense account. So make sure if you are below 5k, 5,000 US dollars, so you should start with the Sense account. So the better is a Sense accounts because you can multiply and you can add up your levels very well. Okay, so also for standard account we have also these tips and your lot profit side. So this is your profitable open position. So this is your anti-martingale. All right, so this is the one. And you start with lot size as well. It's the same with our martingale and before just now. So you have your martingale profit side, and then explain very well on your manual, especially on your full copy. All right, so the distance position, how it is open up, and also advices and tips, and also your distance position, where is your TPSL. Okay, all right. So we have an explanation all this, and we have a settings advice as well. So your max position layer on your profit side, and also your margin level. So the margin level is the most important here, is because you can set your EA. Let's say you wanted to set, let's say the default setting is 2k or 2000%. So if 2000% means your EA below 2000%, it won't trade for you anymore, because for you to save your capital, and it will protect your capital. All right, so more than 2000%, so the EA will still function. So the moment that it reached down to 2000%, or let's say you are putting like maybe 3000%, it depends on you. So that is your calculation. This is the risk that you have to go through. All right, so the next option is this is mainly on the display, so it doesn't affect on your settings on your trade. It doesn't, it's just show you on the trade where is the trade now and how many levels. All right, so this is our full copy tested value that you can set up. All right, this is mainly only a full full copy manual, and we have adjustments over here, and depends on you. Okay, all right. So we have also our best currency to choose on this EA, because we have chosen and this currency because we have tried this in live. So we have trading advice as well, and yeah, that is for the manual. So next we will be showing up to you on how is the settings and the AA, the settings of the AA. So make sure you will be on your demo account. So this is your MT4. So our Turbo Robot Profit Maximizer is over here. So the moment that you drag it over here, and then it will bring you to the settings. All right. So this is your inputs. So remember that you have your trade mode. Just now we are discussing on our manual. So you have a trade mode. You can either buy and sell or buy sell. So this is the recommended settings is a buy sell. So your buy mode, if your buy position, if your buy trade, either you want it to be a martingale only, or you want it to be anti-martingale. So remember that martingale is on losing position. All right. So if you are on anti-martingale, it will be double up, and this is mainly on profit position. All right. The moment that particular trade is on profit, so it will perform this anti-martingale. Later we will explain to you on how this anti-martingale works. So you can set it both so that they will perform both either way. So if your sell trade or sell mode, it's the same thing. You can because in forex you can buy and you can sell, right? So you can either choose martingale, anti-martingale, or both. So our recommendation is choosing both. All right. So this particular settings over here, so this portion is concentrating mainly on martingale. All right. So martingale, whatever settings that you have done here, remember that you have a buy mode and sell mode, so you can select either martingale or both, or anti-martingale. So this is your settings will be affect on this portion. All right. So if your trade is on buy mode or sell mode, if it is in profitable, so you can this is the settings will affect this particular settings over here. So this portion will be the settings on your this area. So with the settings for your profit, so you are always securing your profit in this position. All right. So let's say your first thing is here on your martingale settings, there is a magic number. So this magic number will affect to all of these settings. All right. So magic number means you can select this. So I will try, and how is it? So let's say you have a Euro USD. So if you have a Euro USD 2, so first settings you have done this particular settings over here, so you can put it like magic number 1. All right. So the settings will be 1, the value. But if you wanted to set with another settings whereby this the same currency pair, so you can set it different way. Maybe this one we put like 25, or depends on you. Then you can change it to 2, all right, or 3 or 4. It depends on you. But this is mainly only on the same currency pair. What if you have another currency pair? So if you have another currency pair, no problem, you can maintain your magic number. If the same, it doesn't matter. All right. So that is magic number, how all about. So your lot size depends on you and your calculation. So how much is your lot size? And maybe you can start with 1, or you can start with 2, you can start with 1, depends on you. So this is how much is your risk that you're going to absorb later on. All right. So this is a good thing here. You must know how this calculation works. Later I will explain to you and teach you on how this explaining lot size started will be working on. Okay. So multiplier. So whatever lot size you have here, this particular portion, So your multiplier will be based on this lot size. So let's say you started 1, so the next multiplier will be 2. So this is how you multiply your lot size. Whatever, since this portion is a losing portion, whatever this trade is become loose, it will become double. So it goes to martingale position. All right. So TP, your take profit, will be on pips. So how much is your TP that you want to take after losing once the reverse back? All right. So I will explain to you later on about this. So your distance position. So distance position to open pips. Okay. Remember that you have lot size, then you are multiplied with it after the next pips. So this is your distance position. All right. So I'll explain to you in this. So your profit position. So maximum trade layer. This is either in default settings is 100. You can change it with 10, or depends on you, or your 11 or 100, depends on you. But this one will have to calculate based on your capital. So later on we will share you on your drawdown. If you put it like maybe 10 or put it 11, how much is your drawdown possible if you hit that particular numbers. All right. So for this portion, I will give you some illustration over here and how it works. All right. Okay, here. So this is your level. So remember, you have your level. Maybe you set it until 10 level. So remember here, you have your levels or layer of your position. All right. So distance to open position, let's say how much is your distance to open up your next position. So this is maybe you can say like 15 or 20 or 25, it depends on you. So where is this portion? Where's this portion in your MT4? Will be this one. All right. So your lot size, what is your starting lot size and how much the next lot size after that when you reach this level that you are setting. Okay, so where is this lot size came from? Will be here. All right. So this is your 0.01 and this is your 0.01. Okay, so let's say the next level, or the next after 15 pips, this one after 15 pips reach, so this is your second lot size. If let's say another 15 pips, this is another lot size, so until it reached to 10 pips, 10 level, sorry. So total of this lot size will be 150 pips if you reach times 10 level. So the question is, what if it doesn't reach, or it will reverse back? So for that case, I will explain to you and give you an illustration on how it works. All right. So here I will explain to you an illustration on how it works on level and your lot size. All right. So we will start with okay, let's say this is your first lot, or second one, third one, and maybe fourth one. Okay, or this is 2 near. All right. Maybe here. All right. Okay, so let's say this is your sell trade, and your sell trade, suppose it will drop, it will go down if this is earning, but in opposite side. So this is your martingale. How the martingale works when your trade, either buy or sell, is on losing side. All right. So let's say this is your sell trade. Either your buy or sell is the same. So let's say it started from x1. So this is your times 1 over here, your level, your times 2 here, and your times 3 here, and your times 4. So your lot size, if you're on times 1, it will start with 0.01, and your x2 will be 0.02. And then because this is martingale, so times 3 will be 4 and 4, and then 4 will be 0.08. all right. So let's say this portion here, you are so this one will go up until how many level, right? So depends. So if you set until 10 level, it will going up until 10 level. All right, so we will say that the starting position will be here. So let's say your trade is like this, and it's losing, suppose, because your sell trade, but it's losing, and then it is going up. All right, then it hits your second level, I mean your x2. So let's say it hits to say x2, so your settings here is 15 pips, so means this is 15 pips. All right, so 15 from here down to here is 15 pips. All right, so let's say, for example, it hits, then it will reverse back, and then it will come back again. All right, so I think if you're a manual trader, you should know how is this works, and I mean how is the market calculation performance. Let's say it comes out like this. So if let's say you're open x1 and you're already open at the next level, do I have SL? Yes, the AA will automatically open up your SL. So remember that you have your set on your no, it's not SL, it's a TP. So your TP will be here. So your take profit. So your take profit will be open up here. What it means by that, after 15 pips it will go up, but if let's say the trade or the market will shoot back going down, so this portion is already earned but it doesn't close yet. So the moment that it hits over here, it will close these two. So these two will automatically close and it will open up new trading, start from 0.01. Okay, what if this trade is still going up and it doesn't go down here, it doesn't go down, but it's still going up 2, and it triggers to times 3, or means your lot size will be times 0.04. So it triggers here, so it will open up new lot size, a new trade. So the good thing for this AA, if we say it hits the next SIP, so it will open up another TP over here. So this TP, since this one is not closed, this one is not closed, so this TP will transfer over here, and this X1 and X2 will follow on this TP, and then this X3 will follow this TP. Alright, so the moment it reaches down back and hit, so which means all these 3 trades will close up. Alright, so what if it will still continue going up and it hits another this one 15 pips, and then this another 15 pips, and it triggers to your X4 or your times 4 lot size here. So you should be familiar on this market. So the moment that it triggers to X4 times 4, so means this portion, the TP will transfer to here, another TP here, but this particular TP will be deleted, so it will not be TP anymore. So his value will be here, this value here, this X1, X2, X3 will be, and X4 will be changed the TP over here. The reason why is because the moment it reach back, let's say you are on losing, the trade is one in reverse. So if this reverse back, so your X4 is already earning, right? So profit. Alright, so the profit will keep going down. Let's say it hits back here, so you are losing this trade, and losing this, but you are on times 4. Remember that your times 4 lot is already 0.8. So if you calculate all this one, it doesn't matter. All this losing here will be covered up by here times 4. This is the good things and the beauty of Martingale. Alright, so it will cover up all your losses and will clear off all in profit. Alright, so after that, it will close up all. It will open another trade. So it will open another trade started from 0.01 lot. So this is your times 1. So it will go back again and again and again. if that trade either sell or buy, if it is buy, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You will open up again and again. So the same process that will go through. Alright. So next we'll be explaining to you on anti-martingale, or what if the market is on one-sided. It's just like this. What's going on my sell trade, or what's going on my another trade? So that is anti-martingale. Alright. So this is the portion whereby your trade, let's say sell trade or buy trade, you will be having a settings for this to your anti-martingale. So this portion will be covered on this area. So this portion here. Alright. So we will be discussing the same as your martingale. So this is for your anti-martingale. So this is for anti-martingale. So which means the moment that your trade sell or buy, it is on profit position. So this is the beauty of this EA, because we did program this on the profit side. So not just on losing side, but you are on the profit side. Alright. So let's say we will start with it's the same thing. We will start with here is your, oh, let's say you're on sell mode. Okay. So this portion, this is your times 2, so times 3, this is your times 4. Alright. And this portion over here will be your this trade is your sell trade, and it is on profit mode. Profit. Alright. Okay, sorry. So that is in your profit mode. So this is your X1, this is your X2, so times 2, times 3, and your times 4. Alright. So this is your sell trade, and it is goes to profit. So which means that okay, so your trade over here start here, and then it will, this is your X1, so it will going down, let's say it will profiting, and it hits maybe, so remember that your distance positioner, we put it maybe 30 pips. So on this particular settings, your next trade, it should be on higher. The reason why, there's a calculation why we put higher. Okay, so this is 30 pips. Within this, from distance between X1 and X2 is 30 pips, our settings here. So let's say it hits X2, and then where is your SL here? So to secure your profit on X1, we have an SL over here. Okay, so the reason why, if let's say the trade reverse back, or the market reverse back, it will hit up this one. This is SL, and then the particular SL will cover your losses. Let's say, I mean, your your profit, and your X2 is losing, but you're only on maybe put it like 7 pips or 8 pips. So you are earning on about 23 pips here, because you're minus off with 7, but your X2, you are losing at 7 pips, so you're still earning. Alright. So let's say it doesn't hit, it doesn't go back, so it will continue profiting. The X2 now is continue profiting, and it keep going down, and then it hits to your third X3, so third TP, I mean open trade. So the moment that it hits to this portion, so it will change, the SL is over here, so this SL will not be anymore, and this one will don't have SL, so 7 pips again from this portion. Alright. So the moment it the market reverse back, so you are taking the profit for both of these two, and you're losing 7 pips from here, but you are earning both. So you always keep your profit and this martingale anti-martingale mode. So let's say it will not go with this TP, it will not reverse, so keep coming down, and it will trigger back again with the X4 further, and then your TP or SL will change over here. Alright, so this SL will not be anymore, it will automatically change. All your X1 and X2 and X3 will change to this SL over here. So the reason why, because the moment that the market reach back, so you're losing on X4, but you are earning all of this trade, so very pretty well profit over here. So while if your sell trade is on losing on the other side, the one just now we discussed, but remember that your profit portion is still on working, so it doesn't matter you're on one side or you're ranging. The moment let's say your market is like this, is very good. The moment is your market is just like this, which means it's one-sided, you will cover up this, so the market will your profit will always earn. So whenever the market reverse back, so it will always earning. All right, so this is how it works on the beauty of this martingale. Either you're losing or you're winning, always win. All right, so okay, I hope you're familiar with this and you're getting this very well. And next tutorial will be, follow up on this video will be our explanation on your drawdowns. All right, okay. So if you have queries or inquiry about just now explanation on martingale and anti-martingale, so please let us know by sending us an email at admin@forexpipsplus.com.